Friends, 1077 days of war, starting from the southern war zone. In Kherson region, the Russian army made some gains towards Velika Potemkin Island, which is south of Kherson city. In Zaporizhia, fight is reported in Kamenskoye region, while as far as Velika Novosilka is concerned, Russians are still in phase of consolidation and the positional battle on in various front lines. Coming to east, where fight is very heavy in Kurakhov-Pokrovsk sector, Russians made gains along forest belts almost in 1.2 kilometer wide north of Sukhyali River towards Konstantinivka, where Ukrainians are reportedly retreating. Coming to Andrivka, where Russians hold almost 50% of the establishment, they have reached road which is leading to Konstantinivka. They also made gains towards Bogatyr and Razliv regions. Fight is on in Dakhnoe. Towards Pokrovsk, Russians have fully taken over Shribane and now advancing north of Vozvizanka, east of Kotlino, while fight is on in the areas of Baranovka, Shevchenko, Uspenovka, Nadievka, and even towards Andrivka. Fight is also on in Zelenoe Pole and Taraskivka. Here Russians have taken over Baranovka and Vodyanoe through, while Lysivka, which was earlier thought is under Russian army, is actually under Ukrainians' control, which is south of Mirnograd. In Toretsk, fight is continuing. Russians have captured intersection leading to Pokrovsk, while in Chasov fight is on in the southern part of the city and Russians have entered Shevchenka. In Siversk, Russians' offensive operation is on in Zoletarsky natural reservoir near Verkhane Kaminskoye village. Coming to northeast Ukraine, in Lyman direction, Russians have expanded control zone on right bank of Zerebets river towards west of Makhnovka and towards Kolodezi from Ivanovka side. Towards Svatovo direction, Ukrainians carried out counteroffensive and recaptured most of Zagrizhov and east of it. While northeast of Kupyansk directions, Russians made some gains towards Kupyansk and Javos Kilya on western bank of Oskal River, while strengthening manpower and equipment in the Rikna bridgehead. North of Kharkov, Russians took control of series of positions east of Soborna Street in Volchansk. Coming to Kursk, fight is on in Pogrebki, Sverdlikovo and surrounding forest. Fight is also on in and around Makhnovka, which is southeast of Sudzha, since beginning of January and facing large number of Ukrainian UAVs. Russian army tried to reach Makhnovka from Charkoska Konopelka direction. However, they did not succeed and Ukrainians were able to recapture with their reserves and extended equipments this particular village, that is Makhnovka. Just to sum up, I must say what ISW has said. It says that Ukrainians have gained in Borova while Russian army gained towards Kupyansk, Borova, Lyman, Chasov, Toretsk, Pokrovsk, Kurakhov and towards Dnipropetrovsk direction. Interdiction missions continuing heavily from both the sides. On 3rd February night, Ukrainians carried out massive UAVs attack in Russian regions. They hit oil refinery in Voronezh, Volgorod, Other areas like Rostovo, where 29 UAVs were intercepted and destroyed by the Russian air defense. Other areas hit were Belgorod, Gorlovka. A maximum of 70 UAVs were destroyed while Russians have been attacking Sumy and Kharkiv region quite intensively. Palestine, Lebanon, Israel. US is withdrawing from UN Human Rights Council and stopping funding United Nations Relief and Work Agency for Palestinian refugees. As far as Gaza Strip is concerned, despite extended aid, Gaza is site of mass destruction. In West Bank, IDF operation, codenamed Iron Wall, is continuing. Syria, now its self-proclaimed president Julani is heading towards Turkey after Saudi Arabia, which will lead to a military pact, and Turkey will have facilities of two military bases in Syria. In Sudan, Sudanese armed forces took over many portions in Zazira area and also entered Shark and Nil locality. As per many pro Ukrainian channels, Trump seemed to be interested in rare elements in Ukraine like lithium in exchange of weapons. Could be conspiracy theory as well. Canadian Prime Minister has agreed to protect US border against drug trafficking against refugees. For this, Trump has agreed to suspend 30% tariff on Canadian goods. Now France has started withdrawing troops from Senegal and expected to withdraw the last troop by September 2025. Lastly, US aid 600 million were given for anti-Russian media propaganda and 98 million for Venezuelan Guaido in 1 year itself. Imperialist power, and that's all. Thank you, friends.